Archangel Michael says, I am crying because you do not listen to this urgent message. A big surprise has taken a sudden interest in you. Open this message immediately. There is a powerful truth hidden in this urgent cry that is not meant to scare you, but to wake something sacred and alive inside you before it is too late. Archangel Michael is not crying because of defeat, nor because heaven has lost hope. He is crying because there is something so deeply important being spoken over your life right now, and you are not hearing it with your spirit. This is not a whisper, not a gentle tap. This is a thunderous call from the heavens because something divine has shifted in your favor. Something massive and unexpected has been sent from the hand of God Himself, and it is standing right outside the door of your life. But the sound of your worry, your distractions, your doubts have grown so loud that you are unable to hear the knock. If you are reading this, then understand that you are not here by chance. You have been led, pulled, and chosen to receive this word. Please don't scroll past. Don't let this moment become another lost cry from heaven that you ignore. Something sacred is trying to reach you. Right now, I ask you, if your heart believes even a little, write Amen in the comments to declare your agreement with heaven's timing and to claim what is yours. There is a moment in time where heaven bends close, and today is that moment for you. A big surprise, not sent by man, not made by hands, but formed in the mind of God, has taken an unstoppable interest in your life. It has your name carved into it. This is not a random blessing. This is not something ordinary. This is a divine shift meant to change the course of everything that has felt delayed, denied, and broken in your life. Archangel Michael is not a figure of soft presence. He stands at the very front of spiritual battle. He carries the sword of truth. He is a guardian of God's people. If he is crying, then the heavens are shaking with urgency. His voice is the sound of divine alarm. His cry means that something meant for you is being overlooked by you. You are walking past a door that God has already opened for you. You are still living in fear when the chains have already been broken. You are still mourning seasons that God has already delivered you from. This is not about fear. This is about alignment. This is about waking up your spirit to recognize the moment God has released something in your favor. You don't need to search for it. It is already searching for you. You don't need to beg for it. It has already been assigned to you. But you must stay alert. You must not go numb. You must not allow weariness to make you spiritually deaf. A big surprise does not always come wrapped in shining paper or grand announcement. Sometimes, it arrives in the middle of an ordinary day, wrapped in unexpected moments, hidden in places you almost gave up on. Sometimes, it shows up in silence and waits for your spirit to respond. This is why Archangel Michael cries, because what was sent for you is near, but your heart has drifted far. The miracle is ready, but your faith is tired. Like this video if something inside you already senses that this is not just another word, but a direct voice from heaven meant for you right now. If your spirit is trembling with recognition, then this is not an accident. This is divine timing. The hand of God is not weak. His eyes are not blind to your suffering. His heart is not distant from your pain. He is close to the broken-hearted. He saves those crushed in spirit. But he also moves in sudden, divine surprises when the time is right. And for you, that time is now. The enemy has tried to distract you, delay you, discourage you, but heaven is still speaking your name. There is a shift happening in the spirit realm, and you are standing on holy ground right now. A blessing has been searching for your faith. A breakthrough has been waiting for your surrender. And this surprise is not small, it is weighty with glory. It will move things around in your life that have been stuck for years. It will align you with people, places, and provision that only God could orchestrate. I need you to hear this part with all the urgency I can pour into words. Do not let fear talk you out of what God has already decided belongs to you. Do not let shame silence your praise. Do not let the enemy convince you that it's too late, or that you are too broken, or that God has forgotten your name. None of it is true. Not a word. Heaven has not stopped watching you. The angels have not stopped defending you. God has not changed his mind about you. A big surprise has taken interest in you because your name has been whispered in heavenly places. Because your tears have not been wasted. Because your worship in dark seasons reached places you couldn't see. God is a rewarder of those who seek him, even when seeking feels like crawling. He is faithful to those who hold on, even when their hands are trembling. He is near to the ones who cry in secret and still get up every morning hoping again. The power of God is not only revealed in fire and thunder. It is revealed in sudden turns, in divine appointments, in the quiet opening of doors that were once sealed shut. God does not need noise to bless you. He only needs your spirit to say yes. So say yes again. Say yes to hope. Say yes to believing. Say yes to expecting more. Say yes to standing even when you feel tired. Say yes to trusting that Archangel Michael's cry is not in vain. If your faith is stirring, write 1111 in the comments to declare that you are ready to receive heaven's alignment and surprise. It means divine order, divine time, divine favor. What if just 7 seconds could flip your entire financial life? A shocking CIA leak has revealed a powerful brain ritual that's helping ordinary people wipe out debt and attract wealth beyond imagination. Backed by 4 cutting-edge neuroscience labs, this at-home breakthrough is turning everyday lives into dreams, luxury cars, beautiful homes, endless vacations. But this secret may vanish soon. Click the link in the description and comments now before it's deleted forever. You are being watched over. You are being fought for. You are being lifted up even now by the hand of God. The winds are shifting in your favor. The silence you've been sitting in is breaking. The wilderness season is ending. Something is coming, and it carries the fingerprint of God. Do not miss this moment. Heaven is crying out for you to listen. Something you never expected is already on its way, and it will change everything. The atmosphere around you is not the same. God has sent a spiritual wind to blow away the dust that has settled on your dreams, your faith, and your voice. You've walked through battles that no one saw, cried through nights that felt never-ending, but something has been watching over you the entire time. That something is holy, and it is not leaving you alone. The tears of Archangel Michael are not tears of defeat, they are tears of urgency, of longing, of divine ache. His cry is a call for your attention, for your spirit to awaken from the numbness of pain and distraction. His cry is not just a sound, it is a shaking of the heavens, an alarm that heaven has released something for you and you must not miss it. There is a gift hovering over your life right now, waiting for your spirit to grab hold of it. It is not your job to figure it out or to make it happen. It is only your role to believe and receive. You must understand something sacred right now. The enemy has been working overtime to keep you discouraged, not because you are weak, but because of what is about to be released into your life. You are a threat to darkness. You are a carrier of light. Your presence carries divine weight, and the enemy knows it. That is why the battles have felt heavier lately. That is why your heart has been under attack. But what the enemy did not expect was that your spirit would still be standing. If you believe this word is stirring something in your soul, write 222 in the comments to show you are trusting God's timing and divine plan, even when you do not understand everything happening around you. There is a big surprise, one that was not sent to pass by you, but to land in your life like a divine anchor. It is not coming because of your perfection, it is coming because of God's promise. God remembers every seed of faith you have ever sown, every prayer you whispered when your voice felt too broken to shout, every moment you chose to believe when everything around you looked impossible. Heaven is not ignoring your faith. It is responding to it. This surprise is God's response to the weariness that has been living in your bones. It is His way of saying, I see you. I know you. I have not forgotten you. It is heaven's way of interrupting the cycle of delay with a sudden downpour of favor. This surprise is not just for your comfort, it is for your calling. It is meant to wake up things inside you that have been silent for too long. It will realign you with your purpose, restore your joy, and rebuild what life tried to take from you. You are not just living in a world of chance. You are under divine surveillance. Angels have been dispatched to protect you in ways you will never fully understand. You've been kept from accidents, led away from wrong paths, shielded from relationships that would have destroyed your spirit, and you didn't even realize it. This surprise is a result of heaven's long preparation. You have not been forgotten. You have been preserved. Sometimes what hurts the most is not the pain itself, but the waiting, the silence, the wondering if anything good is ever going to happen again. But I am telling you now, something good is not just coming, it is already here. It is unfolding even now, and it will make sense in ways that only God could design. You are about to walk into something that will make you say, only God could have done this. The cry of Archangel Michael is also a reminder. It reminds you that you are not ordinary. You were made for more. You carry a destiny that heaven takes seriously. You are surrounded by divine power, and no weapon formed against you will prosper. This season may feel heavy, but God's hand is stronger than your burden. He is holding you in place while everything around you begins to move. There are doors opening that you didn't knock on. There are blessings coming that you didn't ask for because God already knew what you needed. He knew how tired you were. He saw how you kept showing up even when your soul felt hollow. He saw you keep trusting when you didn't have the strength to speak it out loud. And now, heaven is moving. This big surprise is not just a moment. It's a shift. It's a breaking open of the dry places in your life. It's God answering what your heart has been crying for without words. Some of you have been asking for clarity, for confirmation, for a sign. This is it. This word, this very moment, is your confirmation that the heavens have heard and responded. You are not forgotten. You are being remembered by God in a way that changes everything. The presence of God is hovering over you, even if you can't feel it. His angels are standing guard over your home, your family, your mind. Archangel Michael is fighting battles you cannot see and making space for the blessings you are about to receive. Nothing has been lost that God cannot restore. Nothing is broken that He cannot redeem. What's ahead of you is greater than what's behind. Could this hidden CIA brain ritual be the real reason people are suddenly rich? A secret CIA discovery has just leaked, revealing a brain hack that's pulling wealth into people's lives effortlessly. It only takes 7 seconds, it's done at home, and it's backed by 4 neuroscience labs. Debt is vanishing, luxury is becoming normal. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky, the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. You are not reading this because it sounded interesting. You are here because heaven has drawn you in. The power of this moment is not in the emotion, it's in the spirit that is bearing witness to your soul. Something inside of you knows this is real. Something inside you is rising up, even if you can't explain it yet. That is God. That is His Spirit reminding you that you are seen, known, and chosen. Get ready. A new chapter is opening. A miracle has been assigned. A shift is underway. God is not late. He is right on time. And what He is about to do in your life will carry His signature, His glory, and His purpose. There is a reason why this moment feels heavy, why your heart feels like it is holding something it cannot name. That feeling is not anxiety. It is not fear. It is your spirit responding to the nearness of divine movement. There is a holy disturbance happening around you, and it is shaking the very ground you walk on. God has not forgotten your prayers. He has not ignored your faithfulness. He has been storing up something for you, something too holy to be rushed, something too pure to be handed over before the time was right. That time is now. This surprise, this sudden turn of heaven's face toward your life, is not random. It is intentional. It is personal. It is God's way of telling you that He is still writing your story, even though you've walked through chapters that felt like endings. You have cried in silence. You have begged for signs. You have whispered your hope into empty rooms. But God heard it all. He held every word, every tear, every broken moment and placed them gently into the hands of angels. There is a reward coming that will not make sense to others, because they did not see what you endured. They did not see how you held on to God when everything else was falling apart. They did not see you worship through your heartbreak, believe through your silence, love through your pain. But God saw it. Heaven recorded it. And now, the cry of Archangel Michael is the sound of that reward being released into your life. You have not been waiting in vain. You have been waiting in preparation. Every delay was a setup. Every detour was protection. Every moment that felt like loss was actually alignment. You are not late. You are not forgotten. You are exactly where heaven needs you to be. Right here, in this very moment, your name is being spoken in heavenly places. Your breakthrough is not a maybe. It is already written. It is already done. If your heart believes even a little, write 333 in the comments to declare your faith in God's perfect will, even when life feels uncertain. The presence of God is pressing down on your life in a way that is soft but unshakable. It is not loud, but it is undeniable. It is not dramatic, but it is eternal. He is covering you in the kind of favor that does not fade with seasons. He is surrounding you with the kind of love that does not change with time. His eyes have never left you, not even for a second. Even in the silence, he was still speaking your name in heaven's courts. This surprise that has taken a sudden interest in you is not a small blessing. It is not a temporary lift. It is a divine reversal. A total shift. The kind of move that rearranges everything you thought you knew about your life. It is God's mercy standing up and saying, enough. It is His grace stepping in and saying, now. It is His favor rising up and saying, this one is mine. Your name is known in heaven. You are not a shadow in the crowd. You are a chosen soul, marked with divine purpose, set apart by God's own breath. Nothing you have walked through has changed that. Nothing you have lost has erased it. God is still invested in you. He is still moving things in your favor. And what He is preparing will not be stopped by fear, shame, or even your own doubt. Do not let your current circumstances define the promise. What you see is not all there is. What you feel is not the full story. Heaven is not ruled by what you lack. Heaven is ruled by what God has spoken. And what He has spoken over you is blessing, breakthrough, healing, purpose, restoration, increase, and peace. You are standing on the edge of it now. There is a holy trembling happening in the unseen. The enemy knows he is losing ground. The chains that held you in fear are loosening. The weight that has crushed your spirit is lifting. You are not going back to the way things were. You are not returning to what broke you. God is doing a new thing, and it has already begun. You are not forgotten. You are being remembered by the Most High God. You are not overlooked. You are being lifted into divine favor. You are not abandoned. You are being carried by grace into a future that was written for you before you were born. Every moment of pain you endured was not wasted. Every ounce of faith you showed was not missed. Heaven saw it all. And now, heaven is answering. Archangel Michael's tears are a sign. They are not tears of defeat. They are tears of fierce love. They are the sound of divine urgency, of the heavens roaring over your life because God refuses to let you slip through the cracks. The time of hiding is ending. The time of waiting is lifting. The time of divine surprise has arrived. You must believe it. You must hold on to it. Even when your hands are tired, hold on. Even when your mind is spinning, trust. Even when your heart is breaking, don't let go of the truth. God is not done with you. He is just beginning. Why is this 7-second brain ritual suddenly going viral? Leaked CIA files have exposed a hidden brainwave technique that opens the floodgates to wealth. Verified by 4 top labs, this ritual is turning financial pain into prosperity, fast. From massive bills to luxury trips, it's changing lives. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. There is more coming. There is more to be revealed. Do not let go. Do not turn away. Do not miss what God has been preparing just for you. Archangel Michael's cry is not a distant sound. It is the cry of a warrior angel sent to shake the dust off your destiny, to alert your spirit that the waiting is over and the fulfillment is beginning. He is not weeping out of sorrow, he is weeping with fierce urgency, because heaven's plans for you are arriving and your heart must be ready to receive them. You may not feel ready. You may still be sitting in the remains of seasons that wore you down. You may still be carrying grief that has not found a voice. But God is not looking at your weakness, He is looking at your willingness. He is not focused on your failures, He is looking at your faith. That is what moves Him. That is what draws His hand toward you. He has seen the way you kept choosing Him in silence. He has watched you hold on to your faith when it felt like everything else was falling apart. And because of that, this surprise was written into your life. God never forgets a heart that remains faithful in the middle of pain. He never overlooks a soul that trusts Him when the night feels endless. You may not see what's coming, but heaven already sees you standing in the victory. You may feel like you're still buried under the weight of unanswered prayers, but heaven has already seen the garden growing from your obedience. Nothing has been wasted. Nothing you've endured has gone unseen. Every struggle was a seed. Every tear was water. And now, the harvest is here. If you feel this word wrapping around your heart, if something in your soul feels like it's coming alive again, write 555 in the comments to declare that grace, redemption, and divine favor are landing on your life. There is a shift happening that goes beyond your understanding. You don't have to make sense of it. You just have to stay open. Stay believing. Stay present. Because what God is doing in this season is not based on your performance, it's based on His promise. And when God makes a promise, He does not go back on His word. He does not lie. He does not tease. What He has spoken over you is coming to pass. The surprise that has taken interest in your life is not just a gift. It is a restoration. It is the return of everything you thought was lost. It is the fulfillment of every silent prayer. It is the resurrection of the parts of you that gave up. God is not just sending you a blessing, He is bringing your heart back to life. He is resurrecting hope where it died. He is restoring peace where fear has lived too long. He is reviving joy in the places that forgot how to smile. You are not being overlooked. You are being watched over with holy intent. God is surrounding you with angelic presence. He is guarding you from things you can't even see. He is closing doors that would have led you into destruction, even if they looked like opportunity. He is separating you from what cannot follow you into this next season. Not because He is punishing you, but because He is protecting the gift He is about to give you. This surprise is wrapped in timing, and God's timing is perfect. It may not look like what you expected. It may come from a direction you weren't looking in. But when it arrives, it will be unmistakable. It will be heavy with glory. It will carry peace that stills every storm. It will come with clarity that silences your confusion. And it will speak to parts of you that have not been spoken to in years. You have been praying from a place of emptiness, but God is responding with fullness. You have been waiting from a place of hunger, but heaven is sending overflow. You have been surviving on barely enough, but the God of abundance is preparing more than you can contain. This surprise is not just to meet your needs, it is to exceed them. It is not just to fix what's broken, it is to build something brand new. What is coming is not small. It is not quiet. It is not temporary. It is the kind of shift that realigns your entire future. It is the kind of breakthrough that sets generations free. This is not just about you. This is about what God wants to do through you. That's why the enemy has fought you so hard. That's why the battles have been so deep. Because what's inside of you is dangerous to darkness. Your calling is not ordinary. Your future is not average. You carry divine legacy. The heavens are not crying because they are worried. They are crying because they know what is at stake. They know how close you are to stepping into the divine release. Archangel Michael's tears carry urgency because too many people walk away just before the door opens. Too many stop believing right before the miracle lands. But you cannot walk away now. You've come too far. You've waited too long. You've endured too much. This is the moment to stand still and see the salvation of the Lord. He is not slow. He is strategic. He has not forgotten. He has been preparing. Every delay was not a denial. It was a divine pause to make sure everything was perfectly placed. Now, the pieces are falling into alignment. Now, the sound of heaven is getting louder. Now, the glory is being released. You are about to see the hand of God move in your life in a way you never imagined. He is not only coming to change your situation. He is coming to change you. He is softening your heart. He is healing your memories. He is removing the fear that has shaped your decisions. He is replacing the lies you believed with truth that sets you free. He is reminding you that you are His, and He never lets go of His own. Is it time you unlock the same CIA secret brain ritual changing lives in seconds? A new leak has revealed a powerful 7-second technique, developed under CIA-funded research and backed by neuroscience. It's helping people magnetize wealth like never before. From debt to luxury, faster than anyone believed. But this miracle won't stay public for long. Click the link in the description and comments now before it's deleted forever. This is your time. This is your moment. This is your divine encounter. Don't shut down. Don't run away. Don't settle. The surprise is too close. The glory is too real. The promise is too sacred. But your heart must remain open, your spirit must stay sensitive, because distractions are trying to pull you away right before the heavens place this blessing in your hands. The tears are falling from heaven not because God is disappointed in you, but because He is trying to get your full attention before you miss the shift that is already happening. You were not created to live in cycles of confusion, despair, or silence. You were created for divine communion, for moments like this when heaven bends low to touch your life and change everything. The surprise that has taken a sudden interest in you is not just a favor from above, it is a turning point. It is a divine interruption. It is a supernatural detour from everything that once seemed locked, delayed, or lost. You need to understand what is really happening. Your name has been remembered in a place where time does not limit God. You've been mentioned in the courts of heaven, not for judgment, but for reward. You've been weighed, and not in shame, but in love. Your faith, even the small mustard seed pieces of it, has reached the throne of God. And now, angels have been released. Doors are being opened. Chains are being broken without a sound. Heaven is not debating your worth. Heaven is responding to your obedience. If you are still believing, even if it's through tears, write 12:12 in the comments to declare that you trust God's appointed time for your release, your healing, your miracle. There are moments when what God is about to do in your life is so big, so heavy with His glory, that the entire spiritual realm feels it before you do. That is what this moment is. That's why Archangel Michael's tears are urgent. Because the shift has already started. It's not waiting for you to feel ready. It's moving now. And if your spirit stays awake, you will be in position when the blessing arrives. God never wastes a cry. Not one. Every time you poured your heart out in secret, every time you worshipped with a cracked voice, every time you lifted your eyes to heaven when you had no strength left, He wrote it down. He counted every tear. He stored every cry. And now, He is responding with more than just comfort, He is responding with power. You don't need to search for signs anymore. This is your sign. This is your confirmation. You are not being overlooked. You are not forgotten in the shadows. You are not trapped in the waiting. You are being lifted out of delay and into divine favor. This surprise has not only found you, it has chosen you. And it is about to overtake everything that was working against you. There are blessings that don't come through striving. They come through surrender. You've done everything you could. You've fought battles you never expected. You've kept the faith when most would have given up. Now, heaven is honoring that. This season is not about working harder. It's about receiving deeper. It's about standing still and letting the King fight for you. The surprise will not knock. It will enter with glory. It will arrive with the kind of peace that makes no sense, the kind that floods every anxious corner of your soul. It will walk into your life and undo every lie the enemy whispered into your mind. It will remind you that God is not finished, not even close. The best is not behind you, it is about to unfold right in front of you. This is not a temporary relief. It's not a short season of ease. It's a divine restoration that brings full circle closure. What was stolen will be returned. What was broken will be restored. What was dry will bloom. What was silent will sing again. And you will remember what it feels like to walk with the wind of heaven behind you. Do not underestimate what God can do in a moment. He is the God who parts seas, who shuts lions' mouths, who speaks to dry bones and they rise. That same God is standing over your life right now, and He is not silent. His Spirit is hovering over every area that feels dead, and where His Spirit hovers, life follows. Healing follows. Breakthrough follows. Archangel Michael's cry is not just about what's coming. It's about what must be released from your heart before it can arrive. Let go of what you cannot carry anymore. Let go of what God already decided to remove. Release the grief, the shame, the fear, the lies. Open your hands, open your spirit, and prepare to receive what you could not have planned but were always meant to walk into. You are standing at the edge of something holy. You are not standing alone. You are being held. You are being protected. You are being watched over by angels who do not grow tired and a God who never changes His mind about you. You are surrounded by mercy, followed by goodness, and led by love. The surprise is not delayed. It is on time. It is wrapped in the perfect timing of the one who sees your end from the beginning. Do not panic when you can't see it. Faith is not about what you see, it's about what you know. And you know deep down, even if your mind tries to argue, that something is about to change. Your spirit knows. Your heart knows. Let it believe. You are about to walk into places you didn't qualify for. You are about to hold blessings you didn't earn. You are about to see miracles you didn't expect. Because this is the nature of God, He gives beyond what we deserve, because His love is beyond what we understand. What is coming will not feel like a reward. It will feel like a flood of mercy. It will wash away every trace of the battle. It will silence the voice of the accuser. It will lift your head and plant your feet and remind you that you are not forgotten, you are favored. Do you know why everyone's whispering about this 7-second CIA ritual? A brainwave ritual leaked from the CIA is changing lives across the globe. Proven by neuroscience, this 7-second method helps regular people attract money, freedom, and luxury. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky, the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. This is the hand of the Lord moving in divine secrecy, shaping something so powerful and personal that even the enemy cannot interfere with it. That is why Archangel Michael continues to cry, not because hope is lost, but because heaven sees how close you are to missing the miracle that's already moving toward you. There are things in your life that have felt too hard for too long. You've carried burdens that no one noticed. You've walked through storms in silence. You've questioned if you'd ever feel whole again, or if your life would ever rise out of the chaos it's been stuck in. And yet, even in that pain, you kept breathing. You kept hoping. You kept believing, quietly, humbly, even if it didn't feel like much. But heaven heard it all. This is why a big surprise has taken interest in you. Because your persistence in the pain has been louder in heaven than you realized. Because God is a rewarder, not just of those who achieve, but of those who remain. You remained when it would have been easier to disappear. You remained when doubt whispered louder than truth. You remained when all you had left was a silent prayer and a tired heart. And now, heaven is responding with a move so divine that your spirit won't be able to ignore it. If your heart feels this truth rising up inside you, write 777 in the comments to declare that completion, divine alignment, and favor are being fulfilled over your life. This surprise from heaven is not only about restoration. It is about release. There are places you've been stuck, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and God is sending something that will unstick what has been frozen in place. What felt like delay was actually God preparing the right people, the right moment, and the right atmosphere for what He's about to place in your life. Archangel Michael's tears are heaven's cry for your awareness. There is a deep urgency in the spirit right now. A holy intensity that says, do not sleep on this moment. Do not close your eyes. Do not scroll past what was meant to shake your soul awake. This is not a regular day. This is a divine visitation. God is walking through your life like He walked through the garden in the cool of the day. He is near. So close you could feel Him if you quieted your fears long enough to listen. This blessing will not require you to compete. It won't demand that you prove yourself. It will arrive by grace. It will find you in your stillness. It will be drawn to the surrender in your heart. That is what makes it holy, because it will be unmistakably God, and only God. He has seen how long you've waited. He knows the things you never told anyone. He knows how often you cried behind closed doors, holding on to hope with hands that felt too tired to keep lifting. He knows how much you've doubted your worth, your path, your future. And now, He's coming with an answer that will silence every lie the enemy planted in your mind. This surprise is not just an event. It's a reintroduction to who you really are in the eyes of heaven. You are not a mistake. You are not forgotten. You are not too late. You are God's own. You were designed with purpose, crafted with power, and covered by grace. You are not what you've lost. You are not what they did to you. You are not what you didn't receive. You are what God has declared, chosen, loved, protected, and deeply known. When this surprise arrives, it will speak directly to every wound you tried to bury. It will bring light to places you thought would always stay dark. It will heal what you didn't even know was still broken. And you will know that it wasn't your strength that brought you here, it was God's faithfulness. Heaven has been planning this moment far longer than you've been praying for it. Before you were even formed in the womb, God knew this season would come. He knew the battles you'd face. He knew the disappointments. And He also knew the exact moment He would lift the weight, open the door, and reveal the surprise He has hidden just for you. There is no delay now. What was waiting has been released. What was tied up has been loosed. What was being blocked is being cleared. You are about to walk into spaces that were being built for you in secret. You are about to receive blessings that carry your spiritual fingerprints. No one else can take what's yours. No one else can step into what God has marked with your name. Don't let fear cause you to shut your heart. Don't let discouragement harden your spirit. Don't let what hasn't happened yet blind you to what's already moving in the spiritual realm. Trust God again. Even if it's hard. Even if it hurts. Even if the last season tried to silence your belief. Trust Him, not because you understand, but because He has never failed you. Not once. Your faith has survived the fire. And now, like gold refined, you are being brought into a season of clarity and beauty that no one will be able to deny. You won't have to explain it. The fruit will speak. The peace will speak. The shift in your spirit will speak. Let the tears of Archangel Michael remind you that the heavens are still fighting for you. Let them remind you that you are not unseen. Let them be a signal to your soul that something is being loosed into your life that cannot be reversed. You have not been forgotten. You have been protected. You have not been rejected. You have been reserved. The delay you mistook for denial was actually a divine preservation. God did not say no, He said not yet, because what He is bringing you into now is too precious to be delivered before the time was right. Every closed door, every blocked path, every painful goodbye was a setup for the sudden release that is now breathing over your life. The surprise that has taken such a sudden and strong interest in you is not just an answer to your prayer, it is the reward of your endurance. Why is the government hiding this 7-second brain ritual from the public? A leaked CIA document just exposed a brain technique so powerful, it's helping people cancel debt and call in wealth within days. Validated by 4 top neuroscience labs, this method is changing everything. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You could have given up. Many times you almost did. But even in your weakest moments, your spirit whispered yes to God. Yes through tears. Yes through heartbreak. Yes through silence. And heaven wrote every one of those yes into the soil of your story. Now the harvest is being released. It's not coming someday, it's coming now. The shaking is not punishment. It's preparation. The pressure you feel is not a sign of failure. It's the sign of spiritual expansion. If your heart is open to receive this flood of favor, write 999 in the comments to declare that endings are behind you and divine completions have made space for new beginnings. This surprise will not just touch one area of your life. It will pour over every corner. It will reach your relationships, your home, your health, your calling, your mind, your finances, your identity. Because this is not just a single blessing, it is a release of everything that was held back until your spirit was ready. God has been holding it, waiting for the right moment to say, now. And that moment has arrived. Heaven is not asking you to perform. It's asking you to perceive. To be awake in your soul. To let go of what was and make room for what is being given. The enemy will try to cloud your vision with fear, with confusion, with tiredness. But even now, the Holy Spirit is clearing your eyes. He is whispering truth into the places where lies once lived. He is reminding you of promises that never expired, even when you forgot about them. You are not behind. You are not broken beyond repair. You are not unworthy. You are standing on ground that is being made holy by the presence of God. You are walking through days that have been marked by heaven. The path ahead of you is being cleared by angels who never left your side. And the blessing coming your way is not ordinary, it carries glory. It carries weight. It carries the unmistakable presence of God. This is the kind of breakthrough that restores what you didn't even know you had lost. It's the kind of surprise that makes your heart tremble in reverence. The kind that leaves you in tears not because you're sad, but because you can finally breathe. You can finally see why the battle had to be so intense. Because the blessing had to be this powerful. Archangel Michael's tears carry urgency because the window is open. And windows do not stay open forever. Heaven is asking you to lean in. To return to your first love. To cast off the lies, the doubts, the heaviness, and take hold of what is already reaching for you. You don't have to understand it. You just have to agree with it. You don't need to know how. You just need to say yes again. God is rewriting parts of your story that you thought were over. He's turning painful pages into healing chapters. He's giving you peace in the very place you once lost yourself. This is the redemptive nature of who He is. He does not just bring you out, He brings you back better. He does not just restore what was stolen, He multiplies it. He does not just fix what's broken, He creates something entirely new from the ashes. There is a reason this word found you now. Not yesterday. Not next week. Now. Because heaven has declared this is your set time. The weight of waiting is breaking. The cloud of confusion is lifting. The voice of shame is being silenced. And what's taking its place is the voice of God saying, I am doing a new thing, and it is springing up now. You will see it. You will walk in it. You will testify of it. The story that's about to unfold will make no sense to others, but it will make perfect sense in your spirit. Because you've felt it for a while now. You've known something was coming, even if you couldn't explain it. That wasn't your imagination. That was the Spirit preparing you for what's now breaking open over your life.